I'm Allison,
And I'm Jen.
and this is our podcast, Retirement Plan Secured. Today, we're going to talk about some health and wellness
Self-care.
and all the things. And while we're into it, we're going to jump right in. I just started doing this thing called skin flooding. Have you heard of that?
No, what is that?
Okay. So, first of all, I started using skincare by In Beauty, and I'm obsessed with their moisturizer for during the day.
Is
And
this an advertisement?
No, it's not. And I wish it was. But so I've been getting like a ton of compliments on my skin. And then I saw someone post a video about skin flooding. I'm like, I have a ton of products. I'm like a huge actual product junkie, I'll call myself. And basically, you just take all of the toners and all of your serums and you layer them. But you layer them where your skin is still wet. So, for example, I'll put on like an essence and then I'll do like, I have a hyaluronic acid like liquid toner. Then I have like I literally put on 4 or 5 toners and my skin is just drenched. And then when I'm done with that, I kind of let it sit for a minute and like absorb. And I only do this at night. And then I put like my nighttime moisturizer on. Oh my God.
Is it safe for you to use all of those types of acids together?
Yes. And game changer.
Really?
My skin in the morning looks so good.
Interesting.
So good. I'm literally flooding my skin with hydration.
You'd have to give me some. Maybe you can put it in the resources
I'm gonna
highlight on Instagram so that I can see what it is that
everything.
you use in beauty.
And you're going to skin flood for a week and tell me what you feel the week.
Okay, I'll try it because what I currently do today is I wash my face with cleanser and then I put tallow on my face and that is it.
You put what?
Tallow.
I've never tried that.
It is incredible. I actually use this brand that is just a very small homegrown brand called Hydro Tallow.
Okay.
And
not sponsored.
Not sponsored, but you know what? Look them up. They're amazing. And she's also moving into a new space, so likely we'll be able to support a larger customer base. But essentially, it is beef fat.
Bee fat?
Beef fat.
Oh, I thought you said beef fat. I was going to say, I've never
No,
heard of that
no.
before.
It's beef fat, and it is very close to the molecular structure of your skin, and it is incredibly moisturizing. So I put it on right before bed. If I know that I'm getting like hormonal acne, I put it right, like slather it on. I wake up in the morning, and it brings whatever was like brewing to the surface.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good. I have it. I'll show it to you, and I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show it to you. It's in the kitchen.
Does it work with skin flooding?
I never did skin flooding, nor have I ever heard of it. I do have a toner, so I can try it.
Just one toner?
I just have one.
You need like a couple. You definitely need more than one.
I think give some witch hazel. Does that work?
No, definitely not. We have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do.
Well, today's topic is around self-care, wellness, not just facial wellness and self-care, but also physical, mental, spiritual, and talking through some tips, tricks, and how to get out of a rut. I personally am not doing so well right now. I am typically the type to get up every single day, eat my breakfast, then drink my coffee, and plan out what my workout is going to be. And I haven't worked out, I would say, consistently in 2 weeks, maybe even 3.
Really?
Yeah, I think work has gotten in the way. Listen, no excuses, but I just feel really drained. And I am actively working to get out of my current rut. And so I keep telling myself, tomorrow is a new day. And so I'm not going to put the pressure on myself to say, oh, what have I done? I've done nothing for the last 2-3 weeks. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll start over and take it day by day.
Yeah, that's the only thing that you have to do.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only thing that will get you out of a rut.
I think so too. Well, I know it.
Set your expectations too high, and then you essentially fail for that day, or don't do what you set your expectations to be. it can just set you back more.
It just makes you really
So if
depressed
just, like,
and down.
tomorrow's gonna be the day I walk my 8,000 steps or 10,000 steps or
Yeah, that's it. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is a Saturday, and I'm going to write down what I'm going to do, because when I write things down, I actually follow them. So yeah, gym first thing in the morning. I know you've been really good with that lately, going to the gym.
Yeah, I've been going to the gym consistently. I actually have been able to fit in jeans that I haven't been able to fit in January. So
That's
kudos to
great.
me.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's like the number one goal.
I
So we
know.
don't have to buy more clothes.
As long as I can close my jeans, I'm happy. Yeah, like I went through like a period of I didn't work out for a good year, and we'll get into that another time. But I just started January. I was like, that's it. I'm done. I have to do this for me, and that's it. And I really just pushed myself, and I was going like maybe 1 day a week, 2 days a week, and now I'm like consistently going 3 or 4 days a week to the gym, and it's like spin class and kickboxing and hit workout and whatever.
Yeah, that's amazing. Good for
Weights
you.
and stuff. So yeah.
I definitely know that it can be very challenging to physically get up, get dressed, and leave to go to the gym.
Yep.
So I've also been incorporating some home workouts that I think have been helping, which I haven't done for the last 2.5 weeks, but I will get back to it, that take off some of the pressure of having to feel like you must do this daunting task of getting out of the house and going to the gym. But it's super important that we're moving our bodies, because especially as we get older, we are losing muscle mass. We are also more prone to breaking bones. And so anything we can do to prevent that is of the utmost importance. And even if it's just walking for 30 minutes, even if it's you're working from home or you're working at a desk, get up every 45 minutes and squat. 10 squats. That's all you need.
God, I saw that recently and I'm like, I'm going to start doing this when I'm in the office.
So it's so crazy because I saw it too. But if you were to talk to my team from my last company for the years ago, I would make everybody get up and be like, everybody do 10 squats right now. And it was always like a fun thing that we did in the office. And let me tell you, it like reinvigorates you. You wake up in the middle of the day. Plus, I think, what did they say? Like if you do 10 squats every 45 minutes from 9 to 5, it's more beneficial than taking a 30-minute walk.
Right. I have a standing desk at work, and I feel like I stand almost majority of my day because I feel like it's better than just sitting.
So much better. I have a standing desk here, and I actually haven't been using it because I've just been so slammed with work. But it is so much better to stand than to sit all day.
Yeah, I definitely stand even when I'm home also.
Good.
As much as I can.
That's good.
And then I got a walking pad. I'll go on that. And then Game Changer weighted vest.
Yes, we were talking about that. I have one too.
With it.
I love it.
I look like a crazy person when I'm walking around the streets in it, though. I feel like everyone's looking at me.
Who cares?
No, I don't care. But also at the same time, I'm like, you should get one. This is so great.
Yeah, it is incredible. I got mine on Amazon.
Same.
Yeah.
I think mine's like 12 pounds maybe. 12 or 15. I can't remember.
I got the 16-pound one. The weird thing about it, though, is when I bought it, it did smell a little funny. It smelled like rubber. But
no, mine didn't smell.
Yeah, that weared away. So, but yeah, I love it. It's so good. It is literally, like I said in a previous podcast, it is a game changer. It just intensifies your workout.
I was going to say the first couple of times I put it on, I was like, what am I doing? What did I get myself into? Why did I commit to this? And then after that, I kind of like got used to it. And I'm like, oh, this is fine.
One tip, though, for wearing the weighted vest, which is really important, you can hurt your lower back while you wear it and you're walking if you're not used to it. So you have to be very cognizant of what you're doing with your legs. You have to slightly bend your knees as you're walking, just until your body gets used to that weight.
I agree.
Yeah, because you can really hurt yourself.
I actually think I hurt my hip in the beginning.
No, I'm sure you did. Yeah.
My hip was like super sore, and I noticed it's only happening when I'm on the walking pad. And I think that because the walking pad is so flat,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
You're potentially like just
Yeah, like I just
skewed
feel like maybe
to
I'm
one
walking
side.
weird because I know it's like a narrow path.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I had to be more like mindful of my steps that I was taking.
Yeah, yeah. Even I did this 10,000 step challenge with some coworkers last year, and every morning I'd wake up around 7:15, 7:30, and head to the park and do my 10,000 steps. And it was incredible. I felt so good when I did that, but it's such a commitment.
It is.
And it's not sustainable. I don't feel like it's sustainable, but
It's
I
just
try.
so hard.
Yeah.
And I get it. So I feel like it's hard, but because I used to get up also and do like a big walk when I was working from home every morning and then like on Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stopped. Um, but then I slowly got back into it. I'm like, whatever, I don't have to go the whole way that I used to go. Even if I just go half, I turn around and I go back.
Right.
Like at least I got something in. And then
Oh,
I
yeah.
felt like I was doing that, and then I started doing it at night. So I would do half in the morning, and then the same half again, like after dinner
Right.
with the dog. And then I was like, okay, well, at least now I got the whole.
Well, they say that like if you break it up a little bit, it's better. I think now that the weather is getting warmer here in New York, it's going to be much
Mm-hmm.
easier to get your steps in. I think during the winter is super hard. We have our walking pads,
Mm-hmm.
um, but it's it's just like in between when you have to cook, when you're done working, when you wake up in the morning, like things that you have to do. So you have to make a concerted effort to do these things. In fact, I was just reading something the other day about racket sports, which are kind of pivoting right now, right? But like I was just thinking about walking and then like running. I hate running, by the way.
Oh, I don't run.
I love to sprint, but I will not do long distance. But racket sports are incredibly beneficial to your mental state because it prevents you from getting dementia.
Okay, I swear to you, we did not have this conversation before, and you could look at my text messages.
Okay.
I told Mike that I want to learn to play tennis so that when we go away on vacation to places, there's always a tennis court.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we should learn to play tennis.
Oh
And
my God.
he's
I'll
like,
play tennis with you.
hold on. He's like, why? And I said, I listened to a podcast. I don't remember who it was. And they said it helps with dementia if you learn to play
It
like
does.
tennis or pickleball or whatever. And I was like, I want to wear a cute outfit and learn to play tennis. And he was like, sure, we'll.
And keep your memory.
Yeah. He's like, sure. Like he just says yes to anything, any crazy idea that I have. Thank God he's on board for it.
Yeah.
He's like, sure, I will play tennis.
I play tennis with Rhett. We have played. I do not like playing tennis when it's hot out. It is miserable. I need it to be like 50, 60 degrees and it's perfect because you sweat when
I
you
love
play
a good
tennis.
sweat though.
I know, but it's just so uncomfortable when it's like 80. The last tennis game that we played, it was like 80 something degrees. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. But it is fun.
I need to, yeah, we need to play tennis. And we literally just went on vacation 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, we didn't get tennis rackets. Like, I forgot about that. We're on the plane and I'm like, oh, I didn't buy a tennis racket.
Well, we can do a couples tennis game.
I'm definitely, our next vacay, he doesn't know it yet, but he's getting a tennis racket. Actually, his birthday's on Monday. He's getting a tennis racket.
Good for him. So we talked about moving our bodies and also just making sure that we are trying to build some healthy habits. I also think it's important to touch on how closely connected your gut health is to your mental health.
Yes.
They say that your stomach is your second brain.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the beneficial bacteria in there needs to be in harmony and balanced. Otherwise, you can experience bouts of depression, anxiety, and it's something that I've personally gone through, and I know most people have, and they just don't know why. And it really has to do with your gut health. If you're eating processed foods and junk, it has a direct correlation to your mental state.
And it's so hard to stay away from that stuff or to eat clean all of the time.
Well, in moderation, right? Like you have like junk. I personally don't even enjoy sugar. I'm like so much more of a salty person, but I taste when something is garbage now because I eat such whole foods.
Mm-hmm.
Like things that I used to enjoy, like a bag of chips, like Cool Ranch or whatever. I taste the chemicals and I'm like, ew, I can't even eat this
Oh,
at
I could
all.
go for a bag of Doritos.
Like I just can't do it anymore. I used to be able to eat it, changed my palate by avoiding it.
I just won't eat it, but if it's there, I'll have some.
Yeah.
But it's not like something I'm not gonna like go into the store and buy Doritos.
Yeah, listen, in moderation, right? Like you have your little cheat foods and things that are
You have to have cheat foods to survive.
to
That's how I feel.
to survive.
I mean, I need to have at least one
Little
cheat
dose of
meal.
enjoyment, right? Like why
Right.
would you take away
Right. I need something.
your joy for once in a while?
Like
It's
I'll eat
fine.
healthy all you want, but I need to know there's some kind of chocolate or
Yeah.
candy or something at the
know.
end of the tunnel.
My sister's cute. She loves gelato. It's like her number one thing.
Mhm.
She's always like, "You want to go take a walk and get gelato?" If I'm like in a story with her, I'm like, I don't want gelato, but I'll go
I
with
like
you.
ices.
I love ices. I do
Yeah.
love that. Just recently opened back up for the season.
I know. I've been dying to go.
Yeah.
I get the chocolate jelly ring.
Okay, that one's good, but I get the coconut. I love coconut anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's raspberry tart, coconut raspberry tart. It is delicious.
What?
Delicious.
Who has that? I love raspberry.
Right here. I'll show you. We could probably go tonight if you want before you leave.
We'll have to pause this and cook it.
Okay, well that's the exact opposite
Okay,
of gut health.
Episode. We have to look at ice. Just kidding. We're on a health and wellness journey right now.
Well, we're trying to be. I feel like most people are, and listen, I think that's a perfect example of like, don't be so hard on yourself. Live your life, and
listen, I agree. Eat as healthy as you want, as much as you want, whenever you can. Just in moderation. Do you want to eat that chocolate bar? Girlfriend, go eat that chocolate bar.
Yeah, don't eat 3.
Don't eat 3. Maybe have a bite. Have one little bitey, and then we put it away.
Yeah.
And then we walk away. Walk far away. And then just know in another couple of days you can have another little bitey.
There's just some things. Like if I saw a bag of Reese's Pieces, forget it. I'm eating the whole bag.
That's funny. Right one thing that I left the house, my son grabbed the Reese's Pieces from his Easter basket and was like, "Can I have these?" And I'm like, "After I leave, you can have them."
I know. I gave them to my daughter, and she ate the whole bag herself. I totally understand it. Anyway, the other area that we want to talk about, or that we're focused on, is spiritual health.
Yes.
I find that is probably my favorite topic, but it's also very loaded and also not for everybody.
Right.
But we are the type, and we always have been, to look at angel numbers and to carry crystals and to follow the moon phases. And, all of those things have made such an impact on our lives. For me, I think I was into the occult since I'm probably 7 or 8 years old. It literally has been a part of who I am since I am a child. I have learned about astrology since 8, palmistry, crystals, anything you can imagine, have been tarot cards, the whole thing.
So for me, I learned all this from you. I mean, I've known about it pre-you.
Of course.
But you really brought out a whole new side of things for me.
You're magical. You just needed to know it.
You know what's funny? When I was younger, someone that my mom worked with, I was like, I don't know, maybe a freshman in high school. And she was just like, "Oh, when is your birthday?" And I told her, and she's like, "I knew you were a Scorpio." And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "I'm going to tell you something now that you're never going to forget." And I never forgot it. She was like, "You are so mysterious, and everyone in your life is always going to tell you when they meet you that you're mysterious."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Don't ever lose that."
And
I was like, I forgot about it. It was years later. And maybe like 5 years ago, somebody said to me that I was mysterious, and it just all came back to me. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, you're totally not mysterious when you get to to know you, but I even said
I
it
give off the mysterious vibe.
when I first saw your MySpace. I was like, she's mysterious. What is she about? But you do have that vibe. I actually have a very like Scorpio type like vibe too, but I'm not a Scorpio.
No, you're not.
I do have a lot of Scorpio placements in my chart though, but I am a true Aquarius.
You are.
Like an alien.
Although you have to have some type of Taurus in you. Although, no, wait, maybe not in you.
My moon sign.
Maybe Mike has a lot of Aquarius in him. I don't know. You're going to have to like study his chart because he is the male version of you. But not in every aspect. Like he can go 10 days without eating.
No, I can't.
No, I know that. But just there's things that he does and I'm like, oh my God, you are Jen. I
know. I do love Mike. I love myself too, but I do love him because he's just like no holds bar, right? Like he actually is Taurus. His birthday's coming up. Happy birthday to Mike. And has an Aquarius moon sign. I did look into this. And I am an Aquarius with a Taurus moon sign. Yeah, we are just like switched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except he could literally go 10 days without eating.
I don't know how he can do that. I can't go 2 hours without eating.
I know. I tell him all the time, like, you would never survive with Jen. He's like, I know.
I will never survive with you guys.
She wakes up planning her meals.
It's the first thing I do is eat. I literally eat within 20, 30 minutes of waking up.
No.
And so funny story, obviously, you and I have gone and had our weekend getaways and you don't eat at all. And it's just the most absurd thing. I can never wrap my head around it.
I'll never forget that time we went out. We went to the beach. And I was like, okay, I'll get a coffee and a banana. And I'm like at the beach with a nice coffee and banana. And Jen pulls out a bag and it's like a yogurt parfait, a banana, coffee, apple juice, orange juice, water, maybe a sandwich. I don't know. It was like a Mary Poppins bag of food. And she was like, are you hungry? And I'm like, no, I just ate a banana like an hour ago. Like, I'm fine. She's like, I'm going to eat my sandwich. Pulls it out. I'm like, what?
I can't live without food.
I'm good until dinner time.
Well, when we were younger, I'll never forget, nobody would eat. I just couldn't understand it. And we would go out to clubs and do whatever. And I would have like Rice Krispie treats in my bag and like literally leave.
I will never forget that. Didn't you have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich one time?
Yes. I have to eat all the time. If I don't have food, I literally have a panic attack. I just need to have food on me. I don't even have to eat it. They say that you should really eat every 2 to 3 hours. I don't think you need to eat full meals, but you should have some protein with you, some fiber, whatever. It's important.
Yeah, I definitely need to work on that.
I know you really don't eat it.
Because I definitely don't eat enough protein. I know that. I definitely don't probably eat enough throughout the day. If I tell you what I eat during the day, you're going to get mad at me.
No, I don't.
So I'm not going to tell you.
It's horrible. I already know.
But my first real meal is when I got here tonight.
Not good.
No.
Well, there are some like easy ways to try and get protein in. One of them is really like make a smoothie. Put some like healthy things in there with like protein.
I had a smoothie this morning.
Did you put protein in it?
Like any protein in it.
You have to put protein powder in it.
So I had a smoothie this morning and there was no protein in it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have to work on that. Just get a really nice protein powder. I'll share some that I use. I'll put it as a resource, but it is beneficial to get as much protein as you can in every single meal that you have. Not every snack, but every meal. In fact, I buy Parmesan, literally Parmesan cheese, and I eat it as a snack.
So just like a chunk of Parmesan?
A chunk of Parmesan. Just eat a chunk of Parmesan.
I like cheese. I can do that.
Honestly, it's actually very good. Well, we keep talking about food. Let's pivot back to the spiritual.
Yeah, let's get back to spiritual because we're done with talking about
food,
cheese, and protein.
Yeah. Let's talk about the spiritual wellness that we were referring to before and angel numbers. Angel numbers have been screaming at me lately, and I don't know what they're trying to say, but it is literally everywhere. I turn, it's 888-555-777-222, 1111, just all day long. 444.
I texted you yesterday and it was 333.
I know. Angel numbers are definitely a guide, and each sequence of numbers means something.
Mm-hmm.
And so I try to, when I see the angel number, think about where I am, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
And it really does help to sort of guide you, especially when you're thinking about something and you've seen an angel number. It could be very reassuring. It can make you feel like you're not alone. It could make you feel like you're in the right place at the right time. 444 is definitely one, when I see it, I feel very safe. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like my angels are with me.
I agree.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people just think of 1111 as an angel number, but there are definitely more than just the 1111.
Oh yeah, of course. And like,
No, I feel like that's just like the big one that people always like, oh, it's 1111. It's only 1111. Like, no, it's so much more.
of course, yeah. It's funny because like I consistently get DMs all the time and messages from friends, especially my guy friends who make fun of me about it. But you know what? They actually send me messages of angel numbers to make fun of me, but I'm literally like, you're seeing angel numbers everywhere right now. So you're missing the main theme here. You're actually noticing angel numbers. You should listen to what's being
instead
told
of
to you.
making fun of me.
Yeah. I think we're all trying our best in life, or at least most of us are, and it's never easy, and life gets in the way, and we're always working toward how we can better ourselves. I think it's just, like we said earlier, one step at a time.
Yeah. You never know what battle someone else is fighting. So I feel like just
show up with kindness.
Yeah.
Always. Even when someone is not kind to you, you should meet them with kindness, because to your point, you really don't know what someone's going through.
Being a bitch is so 2002.
That is true.
I mean, it's just so old.
It is.
I'm over it. I don't have the energy to be a bitch.
No.
I don't have the energy to be mean or judgy or rude to people. I want to clap for everybody.
Me too. I do too.
I've become such a girl's girl.
I love that.
And yeah, I love it.
It was so hard growing up for me because I felt like girls didn't really like me too much. I had a lot of guy friends. I was a tomboy. And so I had a weird experience with females. But now, especially having a daughter and like seeing all her friends and how they interact, like, and knowing that I have my close friends around me, it is just so incredible to like lift women up.
Yeah. I feel like my spiritual journey has led me to be a girl's girl.
Yeah, we should be just loving on each other. I saw this cool reel the other day where a woman was posing for her engagement photos. And I think a piece of hair was just like in her face and she didn't know it. And it would have ruined the picture. And another girl walked past and was like, I need to fix your hair for you.
Right.
And then just kept going.
That's amazing.
Like, that's just like, those little things are so important. And we should have each other's back.
Yeah.
Always.
Because not only did it make you feel good that you were like, oh my God, I definitely made this girl's pictures look better.
Yeah. That
girl felt 10 times better that some random stranger was like,
taking care of her.
Let me help you.
Yeah.
You just have to root for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're not rooting for anyone, you're being a Debbie Downer.
Well, maybe you just have to work on yourself a little bit more.
Maybe. Just don't be a Debbie Downer. Because if you're down and out, you don't want someone to be rude to you. You being nicer, like if you're like in a rut and you're just like having a day, like you see someone that did something amazing, smile at them.
Right.
It's going to make you feel good that they're going to smile back to you.
Yeah, those positive interactions have a compounding effect.
Yeah, I just feel like when you say something positive to a random stranger or like, hey, I love your shirt. Like, where'd you get it? I'm like an overshare. Like, someone's like, oh my God, I love your shoes. I'm going to respond with where I got them.
How much they were.
They didn't ask. But I'm going to be like, oh my God, I got them on sale at Macy's. Great deal.
That's great.
Friends and family.
Google reverse image. I'm taking a picture of your shoes.
Yeah. I would have done that 15 years ago if
we had
Google
it.
reverse image
I know.
existed.
Yeah.
Instead, I would be like Googling like green blazer with gold buttons and black stripe instead of just asking the girl like, oh my God, I love your blazer. Where'd you get it?
Speaking of like Googling, we used to go clothes shopping in a store. I do not do that anymore.
You should do what?
I used to go clothes shopping in a store. We do not do that
I can't
anymore.
try clothes on in the store.
Me neither.
No.
I get overwhelmed. It gets too hot.
No. I sweat. The mirrors are wrong.
You know.
I have to take pants off, put them on, take them off, put them on, take them off, take a shirt off and put another one on. No.
I have no problem ordering my clothes.
I have no problem ordering my clothes, and I also have no problem going to the actual store to see it in person, buying it, and going home and trying it on and being like, this is awful. I have no problem getting in my car and going back and taking it back.
Oh, I do have a problem with that. I do not want to go to the store.
I don't care.
And I don't want to have to return anything to the store.
Fine.
I'd rather order it, try it on at home, and if I have no problem returning it.
Yeah, I don't mind either way, but I just can't get in that dressing room.
Yeah.
It is like instant. So they must have like heat lamps in there.
I don't know what they want
to make you like out quick.
Yeah,
so
they
want
like, you out quick.
Crap, I should just buy this.
Yeah. But guess what?
And then you had such an awful experience. You don't even want to return it, so you just keep it.
I know.
And then it just sits in the closet for 15 years.
Yeah, that's not good. Listen, and I do think shopping is self-care, but you have to be smart about it.
Right, because you could put yourself in a hole.
That's for sure.
I mean, you could buy things that you don't need.
I think most people do. I did a really good job of purging a ton of stuff when I moved into this apartment. I had 4 contractor bags full of shoes. I had maybe another 6 of them of donated clothes and sheets and things that I just don't use anymore. And all of those were in my old 2-bedroom apartment that I had acquired over 10 years.
I don't throw things out.
Oh, you have to. I feel so light after getting rid. It's almost like part of like that wellness of just not holding on to things that you shouldn't have anymore.
I can't do it.
You must.
What if I get rid of those black pants that I never wore, or maybe have worn once, I don't know, and like next year they're in style? Now I'll be mad that I threw the perfect ones out. I don't throw anything out. I have, if I tell you how much clothes I have,
I could imagine, because I did too, and I got rid of them, and I don't have any problem right now.
So I have these bags, like the zip bags, like that you would like store clothes in.
Oh, you vacuum them?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. But that is so annoying to like undo and look in and have to like.
But I strategically know what's in all of them.
Oh, okay.
Like all my jackets are in them, and I like suck the air out and I put them in like one of those big Tupperwares, so I can have a jackets one. I don't get rid of jackets either.
Yeah, you have a hoarding problem. Sounds like.
But it's not like hoarder from the TV show.
No, I know your house is very clean, but I think
you wouldn't know. I'm a secret hoarder. You wouldn't know I was a hoarder.
You have to get
until I showed you.
Well, you give me stuff, and I'm like, oh, I like this. Thank you. You never wore it. So, you have
Mike the other day was like, why are there clothes with tags on it?
Yeah, you can't do that.
I'm like, look away. Look away.
Listen, I'm preaching to the choir. Like, before I got rid of my things, I did the same exact thing as you. I kept everything. I continued to buy on top of everything that I had. And now I'm so much more conscious of that. I don't have a lot of closet space in this apartment. It's a big apartment. The closet space is not great. So it keeps me in check.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I still find a way to hide it.
That's wild.
I know.
Go through
but
it.
I haven't really bought anything this... Like, I made a promise to myself that I wasn't going to buy any new clothes this year because the beginning of this year, like I said, it wasn't really fitting in my jeans and whatever, my work pants and stuff. And I was just like, whatever I fit in, that's what I'm going to wear. I wore dresses and stuff all winter and, you know, whatever. It's easier to just throw a dress on and whatever. I was like, I'm not buying any new clothes. Like, I'm going to make it a point to get myself to where I want to be. And this is going to be my push. Like, I'm not going to buy another pair of jeans.
You have to wear what you have, for sure.
Yes, that's it. And I feel like that mentality really helped me to really fix myself.
Good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Well, on that, I think we're both on our own wellness journey. We'll always be on a wellness journey. We want to be able to do that with other people.
Yes.
So definitely reach out to us, DM us, send us messages, give us tips and tricks. We'll share them out.
Yeah. And if you have any thoughts, ideas, insights, questions, maybe you can DM us on Instagram at Retirement Plan Secured Pod. And that's our handle on everything. You can find us on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter, which is now X. We're everywhere.
That's amazing because I don't even know that.
You didn't know, but now you know.
Thanks for sticking with us as we go off on our tangents.
Yeah. We're doing it.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.